My name is James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Fighter number 2. This is part 2 of my Mass Effect clusterfuck theory. Yeah, good title, right? Anyway, so if you've been paying attention, and I specifically used the word untested a couple of times so that you understand that you literally are a character that you yourself create your backstory or you create your front story. They gave you the backstory, and if you got the book that I have that straight up tells you what the hell Scott and Sarah did before they had to come to the Andromeda Initiative. It doesn't tell you exactly why, but the game reveals that, because if you sit there and you talk with Liam, you tell them how your job went to shit. If you a peacekeeper, you guarded people who looked for Prothean artifacts, and if you were Scott, you guarded the relay. So, you have enough of a backstory to know that you have an Alliance service record. Now, as a Pathfinder, you don't really have too many things that really tie you back to the Alliance. Once you're in Andromeda, it's all about Andromeda. And now you have to be diplomat, and you have to go from planet to planet, person to person, place to place, getting to know people, befriending people, trying not to die by these ugly bone-faced fuckers, and then discovering truths and being the justice warrior for everyone and all kinds of other things. And if you watch my videos, you see I be getting down with Sarah. But the funny thing is that no one was willing to give the writers a fair shot. Sorry, making sure my door's locked. There's a lot of background noise that you probably can hear. So, in knowing that, you would think that it wouldn't be that big of a deal for you to manifest yourself as this character and go through the world of Andromeda without having so much of the clusterfuck that this whole damn thing has become. Now, like I said, I think honestly that they're waiting to drop a bombshell on us on this 7 day. And I'm hoping that they do. I'm hoping that while we're doing all this bullshit propaganda and hate mail and all this shit about how Andromeda sucks, blah, 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 because I'm the only person on Earth who does not believe that Andromeda sucked. I love the game. In fact, I've beaten it 3 times before my PlayStation went to hell, and now I'm on like my 4th journey through Andromeda, and I had to start all over because my PlayStation was fucked up, but we had to reinitialize and re-update and all this other stuff, so I lost everything. I still don't have my fucking Pi Jack, but I'm still playing. I love the game. I want to run it through a Sarah. I want to get everything loaded up as Sarah, and then I want to run it through a Sky and get everything loaded up as Sky. And then, in all fairness, I do honestly think that we deserve at least 7 DLCs because, like I've said in my other videos, there's so many different ways that you can take this fucking game. But everyone has their hips up, their ass on their back, and they don't want to contribute ideas or whatever. They don't feel that the game deserves the recognition that it has. They don't think that the game is worthy of playing and all kinds of other bogus ass crap that they've said. And here's my thing on that. Go fuck yourself. Mass Effect Andromeda was a fairly decent damn game. I thoroughly enjoyed it. In fact, if you've watched any of my videos, you can compare me saying that Mass Effect 2 was my favorite game. And once I played Andromeda, they were tied. But the more I played Andromeda, the more I loved Mass Effect Andromeda. Now, the thing is, the game does have to grow on you, and it does have maybe 1 or 2 dry moments where you have to decide to say something. Now, unlike Mass Effect, where, like, Born was evil, you know, if you would have got that option with Caden and, the fuck is her damn name? Williams. We'd have got that option with Caden and Williams. You know, the hell is her name? Ashley. We'd have got that option with Caden and Ashley, where you could save them both. I think that would have made the game better. Because that way you roll in with Ashley and Caden. And I think that they should have lived through all 3 games. However, that was part of the appeal. Did your choices have consequences? Andromeda, your choices do have consequences. You know, I have only lied on the game 1 time, and that was to the Angora who doesn't know that it was our people from the initiative that killed their people and scrapped their shit. You know? And then when I tell the truth, he's like, I don't blame you, Pathfinder, but it hurts to talk to you, Pathfinder. so I'm not going to talk to you anymore. Which I think is okay. It's a crock of shit, but it's okay. But let's talk about the things that I personally have complaints about. Now, I can show you the video, and that's going to take forever. And I don't want to make this all about me showing you how I play the game. I want to keep this as short as possible. So like 15 minutes, it's like 14 minutes too long, and I'm at the 5.5 minute mark. So I'm gonna put it to you this way. My complaints are this big, really, really small. In fact, my complaints are so infinitesimal that you really can't call them complaints. You can call them fixers. You know, all right. When you first become the Pathfinder, and you can't change your clothes, you're in that white outfit with the blue sides, and it's the only outfit. It's a base outfit. Now, as a comparison to the other two Mass Effect games, or the other three Mass Effect games, in the first game, Shepard could get like maybe 20 something different armors at any given time. At any given time, Shepard could be in that green camouflage and the red and the white and the freaking red and pink or white and pink primary color that Ashley's always wearing. And Caden could only get like certain outfits, but Shepard could get just about all the outfits depending on if you were a Vanguard or a Sentinel or whatever the hell you chose for Shepard to be. And if certain ones had weight classes, and if you pick whatever Shepard, some Shepards didn't have the weight class differential, whatever, so it couldn't Shepard couldn't get that outfit. And then when they elevated it in game 2, straight off the bat, you have 5 outfits. And I'm not talking about your armor, I'm talking about your outfits in general. When you were Shepard in the first game, you only had the armor that you came on the ship with. That was it. And you could change that, but you couldn't get in civilian clothes anywhere other than on the Normandy. Now, on the Normandy, SR1, you had that one base uniform. That was it. Couldn't change clothes, couldn't do any of that. Unless you had a PC. And if you had the PC, you could mod that shit. You could turn it from red, you could turn it to blue, you could turn it to green, you could turn it to any color you wanted it to be. And that was that. Where, if you play game 2, you got 5 armors, and you got 5 outfits. 6 if you count the Dragon Age outfit, where you got the little knight's outfit or whatever, the armor or whatever. Now, that was awesome. And so, my only complaint, really, is uniforms. In Andromeda, you only have that one uniform. Now, you can change it to multiple colors. Like, if you go accomplish something, you can change the color, you can go back, you can change the color, but you could not literally change the outfit. And they gave you one jacket, and if you got the big deluxe package, they give you a hoodie. You got an initiative hoodie. Because the hoodie in game 2 and 3 was the shit. If you could get those hoodies. I could never get it for my PlayStation. I don't know if my cousin could get it for his Xbox. Russell, you let them know. I can't, so I don't have Xbox. But also, there were all kinds of hustles out there, and I accomplished so much filling out these quizzes, trying to get this goddamn hoodie for game 2 and game 3, and none of these things were real. They were all bogus, and I filled them out, and then they wanted a credit card, and you had to pay like $20. And I was like, I'm not paying $20 for a fucking hoodie that I can't wear in real life, and that's basically the gist of that. So like I said, my complaints for Mass Effect Andromeda are really, really, really just fixers that you could just like slap in a DLC and it'll be fixed. My Pyjack, more pets, because I like to see what those cats look like. I like to have an Adi as a pet, and maybe that little tiny Triceratops looking thing. Even one of those big dinosaurs. If I could have all those things as pets, that would be awesome. But mostly outfits. If I'm going to be Sarah, maybe Sarah wants to walk around in a dress or a skirt. You can give us an officer's uniform as a skirt. You can give us something. And then there's always fucking, hairstyles you took care of. But you still don't have my favorite hairstyle from game 2 in there. The one with the 3, when you go visit Jacob's Dad's Ion Planet, that girl that introduces you first, that was the best hairstyle ever, and we still don't have it in any Mass Effect games for your protagonist or antagonist, whichever one you want a Shepard to be, or whichever one you want Riders to be, and that totally fucking sucks. But outside of that, you know, uh, new outfits would be nice. We shouldn't have to have to pay like almost $200 to get a fucking hoodie on the game, and the one jacket that's free, and your short sleeves should be short sleeves, not all the way down here passing off as short sleeves when you know if you're in the military that's like Heat Cat 5. So like I said, my whole my things are small. You know, I should be able to have the ability to do whatever I want in the room. And the last complaint is that the sex scenes with humans should be better. Whether you're Scott or Sarah, the sex scenes should be better. How come the sex scenes with aliens are off the fucking chain and you get to see everything but penetration? But you know, when you're having sex with like, if you're Sarah and you've had sex with Liam, it's like maybe a microsecond long. Y'all kiss. She sucks in some breath, and that's pretty much it. But when she's having sex with Peavy, and Peavy is all straddled over top of her, you see a lot of boobage. Yeah, I love boobs. And the same thing when you're having sex with Joel, and you can't, for some reason, I don't have the charisma to have sex with Lexi and Suvi. You know, they show barely anything. And those are really like my small complaints. I'll make a third video. Because